I fucking hate the new Peter Parker face. Bro, I I understand that the face is based off the voice actor that does the voice instead of the motion capped actor, I believe, and that they change it
Right,
because they're gonna try to do more stuff with his face with next gen. But
right.
I sent you that comparison shot of that famous scene from the first game where he's
Yes.
crying to try to save Doctor Octopus, and
Yeah.
it's like Tobey Maguire trying to cry, like just it's just not. It just it just looks like a kid's face on an adult man's body. Just don't like it so much.
Yeah. I saw the comparison you sent me. Uh, Listen, I didn't understand why. I mean, okay, so you gave us the reasoning for why they did it.
hmm
It still doesn't seem like I still don't understand it completely. I mean, was it is it that really you know
It's just really weird, and it looks like Tom Holland. It looks like a weird version of Tom Holland.
it does, and that's why I just don't understand. Not many games that I know of have had that happen, where where the person's face is just completely revamped into something else,
Yeah,
especially a game that's not old.
no.
That game came out in 2018, I believe.
It also feels like some executive at Disney was like, "Oh, that original face you have, it's kind of it's not that good looking." Because if you there's something I know that Disney does a lot is like cast good looking people in their roles. Like me and my wife checked out the live action version of Aladdin, and they made Jafar good looking, and I was just like, why is this dude like, why did they make Jafar good looking? It's the
Right.
weirdest thing, and I felt like they did that, and I don't know why, because A, Peter Parker's a dork, B, the face was not that bad. It looked like a human face, like it looked flawed,
I
but
had no problem with
yeah,
it.
like he didn't look
I don't think
ugly to
anybody had a
be.
problem with it.
No, it's really bugs it. I don't know. Like I'm maybe when I play the remaster, it'll grow on me. But after seeing that screenshot where he like I don't know, man. It bugged me.
I mean, I'll be honest. I've already gotten past it. Right from the beginning.
I mean,
I kind of just gotten past it, whatever. But
I,
I do agree that the reasoning it just doesn't make that much sense to me.
I don't know. Seeing it in this game bugged me so hard. Like, thank God, Spider-Man wears a mask most of the time. So,
Right.
I don't know,
And he's
man.
not, and it's a Miles Morales game, so you don't have to like see him way too much. But
But
in the
yeah,
remaster, you'll
yeah,
have to.
yeah. And then it's fucking sequel. But yeah, you're right. It is really odd because like the last major character change in a game that I remember people freaking out about was Metal Gear 5 when they got Kiefer Sutherland to voice Snake, and everyone flipped the fuck out because it's usually David Hayter is the voice of Snake. But then if you play the game, you kind of understand why they did it, but still, it was a really odd decision on their part. But
I didn't know that.
yeah, it's. I mean, are you ever planning to play that?
Yes, I
Oh,
actually do want to play
all
those.
right. So I'm not gonna ruin it, but when you actually play it, you kind of understand why he changed the voice, but it's still odd.
There's way there's ways you can do things like that. It just has to be a good enough reason.
hmm
This Spider-Man one just doesn't sound like a good enough
No, it just looks
to me, in my
it's like an
opinion.
adult kid's head on a man's body. It just looks really weird to me.
It does.
It just bugs me so hard because I really
Especially when you come from when you played the game when it first came out. When you played it first. Anybody playing Miles Morales or the remaster without playing the original, they're not. It's not going to be no problem for them.
right.
But for people like us, a lot of people, because again, this game only it only came out in 2018.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like the Spider-Man game came out 10, 15 years ago. No,
Yeah,
this shit came out in 2018. So, uh, you know, so playing that and being completely fine with that Peter Parker, to then all of a sudden there was just there was this decision to completely change his face, and then for the reason they gave, so, just kind of weird,
it
just
is.
kind of weird.
It's definitely like Disney, and it's some higher ups kind of decision, I think.
Oh, 100%, 100%. That because of the odd nature of it, like the timing and the reasoning, that this came from somewhere else.
Yeah.